In this world, we are taught that we need to look outside of us for happiness. This begins as babies and children seeking love and basic needs from mom and dad or caregiver. And this advances into seeking happiness from external sources, such as from other people, from food, from jobs, from pets, children, spouses, etc. This scenario plays out in a million different stories, but the underlying reason why we do these things, it all stems from the abandonment of God's love. Let's take it a little bit further. First, true sin is dark energy. It is the absence of light. If you want to learn more about sin, please watch my video titled, "What is Sin? Hint, it's deeper than you think," or better yet, read the PDF in my bio. It's free and it's an amazing book. Now, let's get into the deep stuff. When we are born into this world, we take on the sins of the parents. From there, we take on more sin or dark energy in these three basic forms. The first form is your fear-based belief systems. The second is limiting programmed ideals and behaviors. And the third being mental, emotional, and physical traumatic events, both acute and chronic. Your heart absorbs this sin or dark energy like a sponge. And it's this sin in your heart that cuts you off from God by about 90%. 90%. And because we are human beings and we're made of energy, we need energy to survive. And because the sin within us keeps us from truly getting all of our energy from God, despite what our ego tells us, we look for happiness or to fill that void through other people, through pets, friends, spouses, churches, communities, relationships, jobs, pets, etc. Caution, cognitive dissonance. This will probably shake your ego to its very core. Please identify the friction, set it aside, and keep an open mind. I realize that what I say goes against everything you've been taught throughout your life, but breathe, set it aside, because there is a way out and I am living proof. It's just not what you've been led to believe. Having an understanding of how true sin cuts you off from God, you can certainly understand its relationship to why you feel the need to take selfies and post them on social media all day long. As long as there's sin in your heart, you will always need to seek energy from external sources. Posting selfies on social media allows one to get energy in the means of self-worth and validation from people online. And this isn't only with selfies. Most posts on social media can have some level of self-worth and validation needs in them. I understand this because I've been there. I've been the person needing to take endless selfies so that I could be bottle-fed validation and feed my ego. I know this feeling with my entire being, and it always left me hungry. I was never truly satisfied. I devoted so many hours to getting ready and taking the perfect selfie, and it always left me feeling disappointed and craving more. This is what Jesus said is building your house upon sand in Matthew 7:26. Because seeking energy or happiness from anything in this world will always leave you disappointed. If you rely on a significant other for energy, what happens if you break up? What if they leave you? What if you leave them? It hurts. That pain hurts. If you put all of your energy into your pets, that doesn't last long because most times we outlive our pets. We have to suffer the pain from that energy attachment when they go. And what about putting all of your energy into your job? Well, that's not permanent either. If you're fired or laid off, the energy loss from losing your job's excruciating. And putting some of your eggs into all of these baskets, that requires so much energy to maintain all of these attachments. It's stressful to just think about that, much less live it. This is why Jesus said in Matthew 16:21, "Do not lay up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moth and rust and thieves break in and steal it. Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal." So how do you do, as Jesus says in Matthew 7:24, build your house upon a rock? Well, it is because it's the sin in the heart that keeps you separate from God by about 90%. It makes sense that you need to get rid of that sin so that you can get all of your energy from God, so that you don't have to be dependent on anything external in this world for energy. This is achieved through proper baptism. This is the same exact baptism that was performed by Jesus and John the Baptist. And it's much greater than just a ceremonial dunking of your head underwater. Dunking your head underwater is a fake baptism, and it's one of Lucifer's most grand deceptions, carried out by countless but well-meaning ignorant pastors, priests, and ministers. This is why Jesus said in Matthew 15:8, "These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." I won't go into the specifics of proper baptism in this video. That deserves an entire video in itself. If you'd like to learn more about proper baptism, please read the book linked in my bio. It's a free PDF. What I am teaching is the hidden mystery within the new covenant. This is Jesus' gospel of the kingdom. His hidden wisdom, which has been hidden from the wise and prudent, as said in Matthew 11:25. It's what will allow you to truly overcome the world, as said in John 16:33, just as Jesus did. It is these very teachings that have been misinterpreted and therefore taught improperly throughout time. This has forced you to become a slave to sin, either by indulging in sin or suffering by always needing to starve yourself from it. Thanks to Jesus, there's a way out, and it's in your hands now. The only question is, what do you do with it? If you're looking for a life of freedom and not having to rely on others or anything for happiness, please read the book in my bio and please stick around for more videos. God bless and have a great day.